I'm pretty sure Junet Mohammed thought his problems will disappear once he took the Standard newspaper to court. However, he has only opened a can of whoop-arms on himself. Allow me to give you a bit of context. Remember how Satiabao said he's willing to become the star witness on behalf of the Standard newspaper if Junet ever takes them to court? Well, surprise, surprise. Ole Kanturi didn't even wait to go to court. Yesterday, he was on NTV discussing how Junet bungled the 2022 general election. Now, in this video, I want to walk you through some of the things that Ole Kanturi had to say about Junet and beyond. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number 1, Ole Kanturi explained how Junet blocked him from briefing Raila on the situation about agents. Just listening to this.
I've shared some of these things publicly. I went to Baba. There was a meeting at KICC, which I was supposed to attend and present these things before going to IBC. When I went for that meeting, Junet had given instructions because he knew, Baba used to share everything with him. I didn't tell Junet, but I told Baba, I have this dossier that I've prepared against IBC. I want to present before the Azimio committee because we need to take action as a team. And Baba told me, please come and make sure you present it. When I went, I found Junet had given instructions, tell Kanchori to wait outside. So the meeting was going on and I'm outside and I don't want to cause a scene, because you don't want to cause a scene. So I said, okay, maybe they want me to wait and then they will call me. At that time you really don't know what's going on. So I waited, only to wait until the meeting is over and I followed them. And then they went to the press conference. Immediately they started addressing. So I decided to just wait for the press conference to be over. And you'll see a clip I shared publicly online. After the press conference, which was actually addressed by Junet, I allowed it to finish and then I took hold of Baba. And Baba was a bit almost annoyed with me. He was like, Satiabao, where were you? I told him, Your Excellency, I was told to wait outside. And he said, no. And then I told him, but I have the document. I just need 5 minutes of your time. And we can go back into a room. I explained to you, you can ask whoever you want to come. Then Baba, and then Junet came back. He had actually started walking away and he started telling, no, Baba is very busy. We have another engagement, And then Baba started looking at it. All those things, you can see them. Mm-hmm. Baba started looking at his time. He said, let's have breakfast tomorrow. Let's have breakfast.
Why was Junet Mohammed actively blocking Azimio chief agent Ole Kanturi from briefing the Azimio presidential candidate? What information did Junet not want to reach Raila? Is it the fact that money for agents was busy building high-rise apartments? What was he hiding? That one Junet must come clean and answer if he wants his friends in ODM to be kind to him, because leaders are also now starting to raise question marks. Yesterday, he spent quite a lot of time talking to two individuals from ODM, and they're all saying that they don't trust Junet Mohammed. Pia wao wanataka kujua hii pesa ya agency ilienda wapi. And that coincides with none of the ODM leaders coming out to Junet's defense. Much as Sifuna is saying mambo ya one term Kasongo must go, even Oburu Odinga has defended him yesterday. Mama Aida has defended him. Kajwang in the Senate has defended him. Why is nobody defending Junet Mohammed? I cannot find even one person other than the toddlers in ODM, watu kama huyu Boyd Were na yule mwingine Kasmuel Mokaure. No seasoned ODM politician is coming to defend Junet. If I were me, that would weigh very heavily on me as an ODM member, a senior ODM member at that. Number 2, Junet aside, Satiabao's parting shot was aimed towards the opposition, and he's warning that the systems to rig elections have already been put in place. Just listening to this.
And I want the people calling themselves United Opposition, and they need to change that name. We as people who do not want William Ruto to be re-elected, because he's a disaster for this country, we must not make the mistakes that Azimio made in 2022. Already there is an infrastructure that has been put in place to rig these elections of 2027. I can tell you, if people can listen to me, they will have very little crying to do after. So that is number 1.
Unajua Satiabao si mtu wa kukula jaba. What he is saying is actually true. We've already received reports that Jose Camargo was in State House yesterday, but let me not say too much about that. Let me leave it to the What in the World segment where it's slated to be discussed. But all in all, Junet must keep quiet, own his mistakes, and stop disturbing his boss, Edwin Sifuna. One is a senator, the other is just a mere MP. One is the Secretary General of ODM, the other holds no significant post within ODM. How can the two even be compared? It makes no sense, to be honest. And to top it all off, Junet is the reason today we don't have a Martha Karua presidency. How can you fail to pay agents? Unajua kuna kitu moja mi huwa nasema. Whatever you want to do in this life. There are people who need to come in and help you. If you want to build a high-rise building, you need the architect, you need the contractor, you need watu wa mkono na mafundi, masons. If you want to become the best 100-meter runner, you need a coach. You need to pay for these facilities and so on and so forth. The moment you don't pay these people who are supposed to be working for you, they start what we call internal sabotage. Mtu anajua anafaa afanye hivi, lakini anafanya opposite. Pengine kuna siri yako fulani, mulikula pesa sijui wapi saa ngapi, lakini sababu umlipi na anajua mumekula pesa, anaenda na kuanika huko nje. Just pay people their dues. These agents were being paid by Kenya Kwanza. Unafika pale umepewa ile lanyard iko na maandishi kubwa hapo, sijui ODM, sijui nini, na hakuna kitu kwa mfuko. And your counterpart is telling you, bwana, bado mumelipwa, bado. Bado. Shika 2,000 weenda kunywa soda. That is how the election was lost. We have discovered primary schools which were not in existence and they were registered as polling stations. Why were the Azimio agents not raising hell about this? Because they were not paid. Utapeli pia iko na gharama. Hakuna kitu bure hii dunia. But having said that, guys, that's just my opinion. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And with that, here are today's ads of the day. If you're in need of office partitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 443 or info@suimas.co.ke and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works, these guys are the best at it. If you're looking to import clean cars from Japan, UK, Thailand, Australia or South Africa, look no farther from Manani Imports. We're talking 15 years in the game with thousands of positive reviews. Now here's the interesting bit. Manani Imports have experts who will carefully load your car into a sealed container, receive it at the port, counter-check quality and ultimately deliver to your doorstep. Customer service can't get any better than this, and guess what? It's all at an affordable rate. To get started on your journey to own a clean automobile, call or WhatsApp Manani Imports at 0793 687 678 or visit their social handles on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok at Manani Imports. Now with that, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.